Okay, I am live. We're here bright and early before 8 o'clock at the KC org to see how many staff show up for daytime org. We've been here for a few minutes. Been surprised to see a couple of cars in the parking lot already. They haven't noticed us. They may be busy doing other things inside. Church of Scientology, Kansas City. For some reason, this window, when you walk by, we didn't take note of it, but the shade is up. Yeah, my stick isn't, my gimbal doesn't extend enough to be the stick of truth.
Oh no. That would be tall.
Yeah. Good morning. Here we are at the KC org. Local time is 7:58. Objective of today's mission is to see if we can capture more accurately how many scientists, staff show up for the org. It's got multiple entrances which are hard to cover. So what I may do is, while Zenu's here, does her chalk work and guards this side of the building, walk over to the Grand Street side and see if any sneak in. I left the Way to Happiness Tech here in this doorway and still have their chalkboard tech. Is there a utility entrance? Good morning, Joe Cool. Glad to have you with me. Just by way of introduction, we're here at the KC Scientology org, and it's 8 o'clock here, just like it is in Chicago. They're not due for another hour yet, due to open. So the objective initially is to see how many scientists show up on staff before 9 o'clock. And I have another auditor with me, Z News KC. She's in the process of chalking up the sidewalk. So, hoping to get a few chalk messages deployed before the scientists showed up. Here a little on the I think you're a little bit on the close side to the corner. We don't want you to become roadkill.
Oh,
So if you're going to chalk in this area, let me know so I can kind of act as a barrier. Yeah, this is actually Missouri, about a mile and a half. Well, the state line is about a mile and a half to the west of here. Good morning, Fuzzy. So right now we're at the KC org, chalking up the sidewalks due to open. It's just after, it's 8:04. The org opens at 9 o'clock in this time zone, or any time zone, so in about an hour from now. Hi, Kimmy Mac. Okay. Good morning, Nancy. So I've got Z News here with me. She's chalking up the alleyway right now for the benefit of arriving staff. The org is due to open in 55 minutes. Chalk Tech. Yep, Chalk Tech is good. I'm not helping out. My D is bad. If I got down, I'd have a hard time getting back up. If you're gonna use Chalk, though, research your local ordinances and see if it's prohibited or not. Of course, even though it's not prohibited, you may get a little bit of cops blading, cops making up the laws. So, and quite a few cities have their ordinances online. You can just type in name of city, ordinance, and graffiti. They usually don't have the word chalk in the ordinance, but you can look up their graffiti ordinance. Here in Kansas City, the graffiti ordinance just places a burden on the property owner to clean the chalk off or clean the graffiti off, whatever it is. And if they don't, then the city will do it for them and send them a bill. So we got the sun rising from the east, looking down 18th Street. And the famed 18th and Vine is about a mile or so in that direction. Over here, can't see very well the shadows. That's the original Kansas City Star building, which they replaced with a more modern plant just to the northeast of that. And it's now shut down. This newsprint is obsolete. What do Scientologists use to clean their windows? Stand out of breeze. Venus is out of the alley at the moment. Right now I'm standing at the mouth of the alley, at the entrance to the alley, so that Z-News doesn't end up being roadkill from some vehicle coming around into the alley a little bit too fast. Fuzzy, yes, I think it's the same KSW. I mean, a lot of the language is similar. And we got the emails about the same time. So whether or not it's an actual member or the follow-on replies are KSW, I don't know. Reese doesn't think so, but I don't know. Maybe OS is telling her what to say.
The whole KSW email, the fact that they're mean and rude is so telling. Like, it's just so telling.
Yeah.
They're degrading.
Right.
They try to degrade.
Yeah. Well, that's why I responded to her. She called me Gramps, and I'm a bit overweight, but she made a big issue, the hugest beer belly in the world. This is a recent email that I haven't disclosed yet. And she calls me Gramps. So I wonder if KSW ever becomes a grandparent, if they'll drop the body, so no one will call them Gramps or Granny. wind picking up to the alley. Hopefully, sorry if the audio is a little bit noisy, but I'm going to speak. I don't know. We got no, we don't. He's continuing on down the street. So at the moment, I don't see any Scientos approaching. Probably in about 10 minutes or so, we'll see a few more start to trickle in. Okay. You want to do that in? Well, let's see. While you're chalking over there, I guess I'll stay over here in this area in case they bring some water tech. Okay. Breeze is less here, so the audio should be better now if it was a little bit noisy before. We got it. Waste management picking up the garbage. The Sciento dumpster is actually that green dumpster. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's at the corner of their parking lot. So I'm not going to do any dumpster diving on Sciento property. Park this. Okay, we're at 8:17. So parking, org is due to open in 43 minutes. Objective is to see how many staff we have coming in. Those don't really look like Sea Org. But they are. Good morning.
You want help or you want out? 727-266-5797. SBTV Foundation can help you.
Okay. So I wonder why they're not in uniform. I wonder why they're not in uniform. Now our lower conditions, Larry, you know, if he's still on lower conditions, I can understand. Maybe they're all on lower conditions. Yeah, because of the clothes he wears. He's got his head down all the time.
Like janitorial
I don't know. I think people on lower conditions end up on the janitorial crew. Okay, we got another arrival maybe, or someone cutting through the parking lot.
Okay.
Yep. No, they came walking up the sidewalk from that direction. See whether lower conditions Larry attempts to come clean up any of this artwork here. You know, just had another car pull into the parking lot. Looks like two people are getting out of it. And we had what looked like a couple of people, maybe in uniform, come down the alley, come down that alley between Green and Walnut. I guess he wasn't supposed to talk to them. That's a rather hostile greeting. Well, couldn't tell exactly what was said at the far corner, but I can guess. Oops. We had two more sneak in while I had the camera pointed the wrong direction. Those people got across the street and here pretty quick. Anyway, the man and the woman that came down that alley, I think. Is there a door in the alley? Yes, there is a door in the alley. I just don't see any Scientologists move west. So let me walk down the alley and show you what the door looks like. Here's the door in the alley. Notice the quality of the steps. You got about a 1 foot step and then about a 1.5 foot step. Someone with bad knees is not going to be stepping up stepping up into that, or stepping down into that door. Nevertheless, when we're here, the scientists use that door a lot. Well, even though they should know that SPs are outside, they have not activated this shade tech in this window. So for any late arrivals, I'm here with Z News. She's down on the other corner of the org, chalking up the sidewalk. I don't think I've seen that guy enter the building. I think he may be the one who drives that gray car that's parked in the parking lot when I get there. So anyway, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, Z News is here with me. He's chalking up the other side of the building there. So I would suggest maybe opening up another tab in your browser or head over to sptv.space. Should see the link to her live, and just monitor both of us in tabs. See which car he gets into, or if he does. So he is indeed headed for that gray car. I think I may have seen him driving that car before. So time check, 8:31. Org opens in 29 minutes. See, we got a couple of women crossing Grand. Step a little bit closer to the entrance. She's carrying a shirt on a hanger. I don't remember if I've seen that Jeep before or not. Drove all the way down the alley to 19th Street. That's a bit unusual. I just noticed as I walked by that they activated the shade check in that window.
I walked by and I said, "Hey, you want out? We can help you out." And she goes, "I'm sorry, what?" And I said, "Are you Scientology? Are you in Scientology?" She said, "Yeah." And I said, "If you want out," and as I'm saying that, the other guy comes up and like pulls her away, and she was like, like I'm not sure what's going on."
Uh-huh.
And so that's why I ran after her, because I was like, "Well, if you're not sure, then I'm going to say it again."
Yeah.
I said it again. Did you hear what she told me?
Leave me alone.
She said, "Shut up."
Yeah, or something like that.
She was like, "Oh, shut up."
I saw a black Jeep pulled in the alley and then drove all the way down to 19th Street. So I was kind of wondering what that was about.
I didn't see where Desiree and the other girl came from. Were they walking the whole time?
I only saw them walking. I didn't see them pull in. I think that may be the same group that I saw, about the same time of morning last week. And then we had a couple that came down that alley.
Where?
They came down from behind the alley behind Storage Mart, and then a man and a woman in uniform, and they stuck into the building while I had my back turned. I mean, maybe I ran. I don't know. I walked very, very quickly because I didn't catch them until they were entering the door. Chuck is still okay. They did not sneak out and water it down while I was talking with Z News. So 23 minutes till the org opens. So there might have been between those two cars, maybe three before we got here. Let's say we had those 5 Sea Org members that came walking down the sidewalk, the 2 that came down the alley, the 2 that Z News interacted with. So what does all that add up to? Maybe 15? Step back a little bit out of the breeze. Feels nice, but probably causes a bunch of noise in the mic. Okay, 20 minutes till 9. Not a lot of traffic. Yep, they got the front door curtain tech activated. What's going on here with the gimbal? Well, we won't double count that one, but we had yet another car pull in. Yeah, we got several scientists on their way across the intersection. So the guy we've seen come out, the two women are new. So add two to the count. And it looks like we got two more coming across the street. Yep. Yep. Or Rat Books 97. We'll dial the same number. Okay. I don't think those are Scientologists. Okay, good. Zena's is down there. She can see whether those people try to sneak in the site, but I don't think they are Scientologists. And we do have another Scientologist coming. Rat Books 97. Rat Books 97. And Jeez. Rat books too far away. Should have kept my eye on them better. Okay, time now is 8:50. They have muster 10 minutes beforehand, and any Sea Org are late. Nine minutes until the org opens. Of course, they've activated their shade tech. What wasn't activated for overnight, activated the curtain tech in the door. Good morning, Papa Smurf. Had a couple of cars pull into the Sciento parking lot. Hidden by the Tesla truck or Cybertruck. That's what we call it. Looks kind of silly. Well, we got some people coming. We got three on your 6. Yeah. Well, the number is Rep Books 97. Or you can dial Rap Books 97. Rap Books 97. I don't remember having seen those people before. I wonder if they're increasing the Sea Org staff here. Okay, 5 minutes till org opening. Okay, 3 minutes until org opening up. Got the clown car, should be 5. Yep, 5 Sea Org members come out of that car. Guess they're late for roll call, or maybe they don't have one. You can call Rap Books 97, Rap Books 97, Rap Books 97, Rap Books 97. Okay. I have seen that group. So the damaged Sea cart with a single California tag. Okay, 8:59. I think anyone arriving after this point is either staff on the late side or public arriving for coursework. Yeah, we've got a car pulling into the Sciento parking lot over there. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me get that. Get those out.
For that direction, so in case they put their head out. A couple of them said good morning back.
Oh, okay. Well,
Of course, then once I started saying, spouting,
oh, okay. Well, maybe they recognize me a little bit. Okay, let's see. Check. Hold on a second. Okay.
Is this the OT 8 guy or OT 7 guy?
That I was talking about.
No. Noticed, or is that somebody else?
Well, there are several. He may be an OTA. I wouldn't be surprised. She says the org has quite a number of OTAs.
I don't think so because he was getting audited here the other day, so I don't know. So I don't know what type of auditing he was doing.
How did you know he was doing auditing?
He was the one out with Flipboard.
Oh, okay.
And I assumed that was one of those.
Is that auditing or just coursework?
It could just be.
Good morning. Yes, sir. And he's probably going to have a cigarette before he goes in. I see a hint of red on those cigarettes, so they must not be Cools. Okay, now 9:06. So all the staff should be here.
I've always wondered, like, all the rings in here, like those stairs and stuff. We've always watched it, and like, what?
So there's actually a lot of YouTube channels out there right now of ex-Scientologists who come out explaining everything that goes on.
Yeah.
in the
Is
building.
this like a headquarters or something?
No.
No.
This is what they call an ideal organization or ideal org, and it's just one of many. I don't know, there's about 100 ideal orgs.
Okay, so I live downtown, and like we all have our, our theories on this, and like what happens inside here.
Not good things.
Yeah, that's what we heard. We heard like some people going and they're stuck.
Yep.
As if they're gay or
They're very anti-LGBT. They're
Yeah, they'll present themselves as being all inclusive, any religion, any sexual orientation, whatever.
I don't have the
Get
down.
in.
Yeah.
But SPT.space,
Space.
like the website,
Yeah, yes.
will list all of the people currently protesting this.
Right.
Yeah, the SP stands for suppressive persons.
Okay.
That's what they call it.
That makes sense.
So yeah, if you go to like the survivor section of that site, you can see all the people who come
Okay, so let's see, what time is it now? 9:10. I think courses start at 9:30.
Don't get me.
Yep, you too. Thanks for stopping by. And here we have the same, as Earl Stampy would call him, profit dodge it, shuffling back towards the front door. He had a cigarette in the alley. And the wind has shifted. Now we're getting it from that direction. Is it?
Like, he'll talk to me. He told me he's on the bridge right now. It's public. He's on SRD. Is that Survivor Rundown or Sunshine Rundown?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't know that much Scientology. He was down in the alley close to the door having a cigarette. I wonder what he would have done if you had chalked up that area. It's
I need to get down there and talk to her. We'll have to switch maybe.
okay.
Fixed out so the public underneath the horses.
Yeah. Well, not seeing too much public. I think that guy's about the only one.
So this is all staff. Every single one of those cars is staff except for him. Right? I mean, I didn't see any.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm hoping you got most of them so we can count them.
Yeah. We'll have to go back and count them, but
Yeah, that's
less than 20.
that's crazy though that the parking lot fills up and it's just staff.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to go with that? Okay. So you're not going to be chalking close to the alley entrance? Okay. Okay. So, yeah, let's see what she's done here. Got the SPTV Foundation information. Okay, 9:18. See if we get a bunch of publics coming through here in the next 12 minutes. police activity to the south of us, I think. Can't always tell in these concrete canyons, but I think it is to the south. She rented a scooter just to push it down the sidewalk. That's strange. Oh, had another car pull in. May have another public coming up the course. Yeah, we have someone sneaking in. Good morning. Good morning. And what do we have? 9:24. did think that guy was a saying too, and he wasn't. So we got what, 9:25, I think. 5 more minutes. Well, the police have somebody stopped down there. Maybe they don't have anybody stopped. Maybe it went down like the one I saw here last Sunday, I think it was. Pulled the guy over right in front of the bank, and the cop kind of got out of the car and stood by his door, and the person he pulled over accelerated away, and the cop just kind of stood there and watched him leave. One of the strangest traffic stops I've ever seen. Let's see, this white Jeep looks sort of familiar. Yep, I thought so. Pulls up in front of the org to let out a woman and her coursework. And she dashes inside. So, in for coursework with 3 minutes to spare. So the cop's driving on down the street with his lights running at normal speed. I guess he forgot. I think I hear the siren going. Can't really tell what's going on. Yeah, maybe he has reinforcements coming for whatever. I can't tell what's going on. Back to business here. So what was that? 2 or 3 people here for coursework? Yeah, about 3. So less than 20 staff and less than 5 publics for coursework. I don't think we could call the Kansas City org a booming org. Still have whatever going on down the street. Can't tell what's going on. Yep. Zina's may be contemplating enhancing her artwork on the front of the building. On the sidewalks in front of the building. There is. Yep. I have a couple of parking attendants over here cleaning out the parking meter. They were somewhat interested in what was written on the sidewalk. Yeah, it looks like we have another public coming in. Maybe either that or someone taking a shortcut through the parking lot. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna use Jaywalk Tech. Well, there he is. Walking diagonally across the street towards the door. And it's now 9:35. Don't think she's a scientist, but yeah, not a scientist. Okay, 9:40, so if courses start at 9:30, then anyone who shows up now is horribly late. Let's see, where did he come from? Looked like he came across the street. I wasn't watching the front door. See if he goes into the parking lot, jumps into one of the cars there. No, perhaps he's. Oh, okay, that's the car that was there when I arrived this morning at about 8 o'clock. So that helps a little bit with my count. So I wasn't sure how many people arrived in that car. We could assume it's one. Not necessarily, but probably one. So watch these doors a little more carefully. I don't know if that guy came out of the side door or not. See if he goes into the parking lot. He's crossing the street towards the parking lot.
Are you recording?
Am I recording? I'm live streaming. Keeping track of what goes on outside this building here. This is the Church of Scientology. Are you familiar at all with them?
Yep.
What do you think of them? You don't know that much about them.
I know a lot. Are you a Scientologist?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, they're nut jobs who believe in H.B. Herman.
No,
Is that his last name?
L. Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard, yeah.
Yeah.
In some religion he made in a science fiction novel
Right.
that sold terribly. He decided that the small people that thought it was interesting, well, this is really a religion, it's a story, and that's what they read.
Yep. They have people who pay thousands of dollars.
This is
This is the Scientology, Church of Scientology.
the
So they-
Citibank,
Pardon?
the Citibank building.
Yeah, the Citibank building. Yeah, they've been in here. They bought the building, I think, 2007 or thereabouts. They've been in it since late 2019, just before the pandemic. So, yep, you're right about that.
They also
The-
use a what do they call it?
The e-meter.
Yeah, their e-meter, which is actually a lie detector that
Yep.
didn't work.
Well,
And so
they claim it works. That it picks up reactions
Yeah, to read
Somehow they can interpret it into,
to read your I don't know what they call their soul, but to read your past lives, that you're trapped in this body because there's an ancient war in space because
Right.
there's a dictator and he punished our species to live
Zenu.
together. Yeah.
yeah, and their word for soul is Thetan. So supposedly they're compatible with any religion, but they believe in reincarnation. There's no Abrahamic religion that I know of
Yeah, no.
that believes in reincarnation. So that's a little bit of a conflict.
Yeah. Really good work, man.
All right.
You're
Thank you.
loved and appreciated.
All right. Thank you. Yep. All Ron Hubbard. I liked science fiction growing up. I couldn't get into his writings. I tried reading Battlefield Earth. I just couldn't get into it. You know, I like Asimov and Heinlein and all the. Of course, I'm aging myself a bit, but let's see what she's written here. It looks like she's written Cobb as a squirrel. And coming from the other direction, child auditing is abuse. Yes. It's abuse generically. And when they're discussing adult topics, it's even worse. Let's see. That looks like the school van, but it's not. Got the wrong flavor of license plate on it. So I hope, Marissa, I hope you'll leave a tab open with me so you can switch back and forth. Jeannie's may be commenting a little bit more than I do. But if you want to see what's going on the other end of the building, hop over to another tab and watch. Hello, L. Ron Lyer. How are you this morning? Thank you, Marissa. Okay, someone else pulled in to their parking lot. So you lived in the KC Metro for 4 years. Did you ever see any body riders out and about when you lived here? Well, I don't know about taking it down, but hopefully exposing some of the nonsense that goes on here. Just before you commented, a little visit with a member of the general public about what Scientology is. He didn't view Scientology too favorably. Yeah, your favorite orgs, and also one of your favorite people, one of your favorite Matts. Didn't see Osa Matt come in. Been here since 8 o'clock this morning. Trying to count the number of staff who showed up. Looks like I'll have to go back through my stream and count, but between about 15 and 20 staff and maybe 3 to 5 publics come in after 9 o'clock. I've seen Osa Matt come in, I think around noon a couple of times. So maybe he runs a split shift. So it looks like we got a public coming in. Good morning. How are you? I'm good. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
This one says going into debt. Side.
Yeah, STV Foundation info.
Oh, you doing okay?
Yeah,
How long do you have to stay for?
as long as you, I guess.
Thanks everyone for the subs and likes. And that the room rate.
Oh, good. Still have that traffic stop going on down the street. Looks like we got about 2 police cars there. So that's interesting. I think that was one of the workers collecting from the parking meters. Dropped off, maybe not, or in the bike rack in front of the bus. So that's a member of the staff I've seen quite often. He was here earlier and then he left, came back. Good morning, Never and Catherine. L. Ron Lyer said he needed more cigarettes. I guess you're referring to the guy who left and then came back. Could be. Although I've never noticed him smoking. Okay, 10:04. Of course, it started at 10. Everyone is late. Ugh. Well, I do need to sit down. If you're ready to head out, then
I just figured we could check the truck for a little bit, but
yeah,
I mean, I'm not seeing a lot of, we're not gonna see a lot more movement.
no, not,
So, what, lunchtime?
yeah, just about lunchtime. I see some of the people coming out of course, but you know, there aren't many that come out of course.
Right. Yeah, I don't even know. There were like, what, maybe 3 total?
Yeah, maybe 3. We'll be generous and call it 5 in case I missed a couple, but
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look through all the footage. The issue is once I end my live, you can't go back and look through it until,
until you make it public. Well, I think we can wait. Well, let's see what you've done here. More SPTV Foundation info.
if you wanna sit for a little bit, I'll be in the other corner.
Okay. Yeah, there's a little wall down here that I'm sitting on. I'm not gonna sit on the little ledge there because they will probably call the police on me. And even though I haven't been trespassed from the building, No sense wasting that card before it's time. So in the meantime, haven't seen any attempts of lower conditions Larry to come out and clean the chalk artwork. Well, we've had a few join here. We may leave in a few minutes. It's 10 o'clock here at the KC Org. We've seen maybe 15 or 20 people. We've been here since 8 o'clock, before 8 o'clock. And we've seen maybe 15 to 20 staff come in before 9 o'clock. And at least half of them were Sea Org. And then we've seen maybe 3 to 5 public come in after 9 o'clock for coursework. And it's an hour later, so not a lot of activity here at the KC Idle Morgue. Motion there on the video. Okay. See how Z-Duz is doing in the front. Yeah. Let me make a little adjustment here. While I do, you'll have a view of the alley. Okay. All right, let's connect back up with Z News. One out. One out. Call the SPTV Foundation phone number. Child auditing is abuse. And reading upside down, Cobb is a squirrel. I'm ready. Okay, well. Okay, well, thank you all for sticking with me. Doesn't look like we'll have too much activity here at the KC board for a couple of hours, so we're going to end the stream now. Thank you.